Hello, this is Melissa in Canada here again to talk about the wallpaper editions of Jane Austen's novels. Back when I did my historic tie-ins video, I owned this one, which was the Pride and Prejudice. So these came out in August of 2023, and each of these covers is based on a wallpaper from the Jane Austen's House Museum. When renovating the Jane Austen's House Museum, they did find fragments of 3 different wallpapers in the house that they could date to the time that Austen lived there, which was 1809 through to 1817. And this one here is called the Chalk and Vine, and it is from the drawing room. So if you were to go to the Jane Austen's House Museum and take the virtual tour, you would see the Chalk and Vine wallpaper in the dining room. These are lovely, lovely little paperbacks that someone put a lot of care into. They've been published in a readable text, and they have the Hugh Thomson illustrations in them. Pride and Prejudice has about 40 of them, so it's not a replica of Hugh Thomson's Peacock edition, but it is a very lovely edition of Pride and Prejudice with his illustrations in it. And at the time that I did, you can see here the chapter headings are there, but the first initial is not illustrated as it would have been in the Peacock edition, but it's still fairly close. So at the time I did the historic tie-ins video, this was the one that I owned. But since then, this holiday season, the family was kind enough to gift me the Sense and Sensibility and Emma. Now, unfortunately, only 3 wallpaper fragments from Austen's time were uncovered in the house, so we only get 3 books. We don't get the full 6-book collection. This one here is my favorite, is the Emma. This is the Chawton Leaf, is what they call this wallpaper. And this is in the dining room. And if you take the virtual tour, you can see how they illustrate the other ones here as well. But if you take the virtual tour of the Jane Austen's House Museum and you get to the dining room, you'll see in the dining room is Austen's little writing table, and right next to a wall with this wallpaper on it. And the whole room is just lit up with this wallpaper. And you can see that this is what she would have written surrounded by. So these are very pretty. This one here is the Chawton Rosebud Moire, and this was found in an upstairs bedroom. You can see inside the cover here, it identifies the name of the wallpaper design and tells you where it was found. It was in an upstairs bedroom, which means it would have been either in Martha Lloyd's bedroom or Mrs. Austen's bedroom. And if you go through the virtual tour right now, when you get to the room that has this wallpaper in it, you'll see it's actually set up as a family room right now. And that's where this one came from. And these, both the Emma and the Sense and Sensibility, also have the 40 illustrations that Hugh Thomson did for the Macmillan Standard Illustrated Novels. These are the newest items in my collection. You can see Macmillan Collector's Library, and they're dated, oh, here we are, by 2023. Also, there's a Q&A in the back with the curator of the Jane Austen House Museum, and that is also copyrighted. So you can see some of the questions here. There we go. Sophie Reynolds, curator at the Jane Austen's House Museum in Chawton. So you have some information there about how the wallpapers were recreated in a fashion contemporary to when Austen would have lived there, and where each of them was found in the house and how each of them was found. And it also talks about which works the curator likes best. So that's all there for you to read, as well as the actual text of each of the 3 novels. Thank you very much.